glimpses of Red Cross convoys crossing a battle-scarred landscape, and eventually of those much longed for. The last living Israeli hostages released Monday morning, some visibly altered by their 2 years of captivity, others looking remarkably relaxed, at least on the surface. And waiting for them, an anxious nation, erupting with joy at the news they were home and in the arms of family, siblings and children and fathers and mothers. This is 25-year-old Matan Zangauker greeting his mother, Einav. "You're my life," she's saying, "my life, my sweetheart." With the 20 back on Israeli soil, some 1,700 Gazans detained by the Israeli army without charge during the war were finding their way home. In a land soaked with blood and loss, they were rare scenes of happiness for mothers and sons. It's an incredible feeling, says 20-year-old Abdullah Abu Rafi of his release. Thank God there are still many men left behind. The return of these detainees reflects hopes that the ceasefire might indeed last. All this while the man who managed to achieve what others couldn't arrived in Israel to collect his tribute. The U.S. president, a hero in Israel, and given a standing ovation by the parliament.
Now at last, not only for Israelis, but also for Palestinians and for many others, the long and painful nightmare is finally over.
To the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, booed by Israelis in Hostages Square over the weekend, he offered a hand up.
You know who I'm talking about. There's only one. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Bibi, please stand up.
Two parliamentarians staged a protest during the speech, shouting, "Recognize Palestine." 250 Palestinian prisoners were also released, many who'd been serving life sentences for murder. Terrorists to Israelis, resistance fighters to Palestinians. Some exiled to Egypt and Gaza, others released to the occupied West Bank, many arriving in Ramallah looking sickly. The Israeli army warned Palestinians not to celebrate their releases, even dropping leaflets to that effect. A reminder to those arriving back in the West Bank that the occupation is far from over, despite declarations of everlasting peace.
Donald Trump is being credited with a real diplomatic success in getting the hostage deal in place, but his vulnerability, according to critics, is underestimating just how quickly it could all fall apart.
And Margaret, to that point, there were reports that Trump had invited Benjamin Netanyahu to join him at the peace summit in Egypt.
That's right, and he was then apparently uninvited by the Turkish president, Erdogan, threatening to not come if Netanyahu was going to come. President Erdogan, has criticized Israel, accused Israel of genocide, and Arab governments, of course, are insisting on Palestinian statehood. That's something that Benjamin Netanyahu has said can't happen.
Yeah, a long way to go. All right, Margaret Evans in Jerusalem.